Hey y'all, how y'all doing out there tonight? I'm glad that y'all here joining me. Once y'all get on this feed, make sure you go ahead and like it and share it. We are about to get into this Porsha Williams debacle. They got the internet on fire. So I'm gonna give people some time to get on in here. Make sure that you are subscribed to the actual YouTube channel. You go over there to YouTube, subscribe to the channel so you can get the notifications over there. And make sure that you like this page on Facebook and also that you set on your notifications that you follow it. So whenever I go live, you're able to get the notifications. Hold on one second. Let me take this. I'm gonna take these earbuds out because they annoy me. Y'all give me a moment. Can y'all still hear me out there? I had the earbuds on because when we go live on, we went live on Locked and Loaded, and when we go live on Locked and Loaded, it kind of cancel out all of that staggering and the noise and everything. If you watched tonight's episode of Locked and Loaded, we did talk about this. So if you want to catch what Kitty and I had to say on Locked and Loaded, definitely go over there and check that out. But I wanted to give my, unbiased opinion of what the hell is going on with Porsha Williams and this guy Simon. I can't pronounce his last name. So here's the thing. Simon is Fallon's husband. Fallon is a castmate of Porsha Williams on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Porsha Williams has a baby by Dennis, and Dennis is also like a business partner of Simon. And Porsha and Dennis, Fallon went on Speak on It, I believe, by Candy Burris. Fallon went on Speak on It, and she was talking about how she met Porsha. Fallon met Porsha by her husband. They met because the men were friends and they were business partners. So that's how Porsha and Fallon met each other. So if you guys watch the Real Housewives of Atlanta, you know that Dennis and Porsha, they've been kind of like off and on again and things like that. So in the midst of all of this, Simon ends up getting a divorce. Well, they filed for divorce in January. Fallon and Simon files for divorce in January. And now him and Porsha are together. And they're engaged. I'm not going to even say allegedly no more because these motherfuckers are engaged. And the kicker is Fallon was brought onto the show as Porsha's friend. Porsha tried to downplay their friendship. When I listened to Speak on It, the way that Fallon was actually saying it, it does make it seem like they weren't just like buddy or like real friends. They kind of was cordial with each other because of the men. But I feel like they had a budding friendship that was starting to develop. There was actually an episode on the Real Housewives of Atlanta where Fallon had invited the ladies over to the house for like a pool party or whatever. And Simon was just sitting back like an old creep. I felt some type of way about it when I seen it because I was just like, what the hell going on? So he was just sitting back, just watching the ladies, and he was smoking on him a cigar, whatever the case may be. And I felt the way about that. I was like, why is this lady husband out here with all these half-naked women running around? And it's not a thing where it's a co-ed type of pool party. It looks like it's a ladies event. And then you got this one creepy ass old man that's sitting in the cut. Simon is 56 years old, I believe, and he's worth $40 million. So I said that to give you some perspective as to why I feel like Porsha is even dealing with this damn man. So I'm gonna read to you guys what Porsha actually put on Instagram. So Porsha, a day ago, Porsha gets on Instagram and she posts this picture and she gives this long caption. Sometime after that, Simon makes a post on Instagram. So I'm gonna read to you what Porsha said, and then I'm gonna read to you what Simon said. I'm finna tie all this shit together because somebody lying. Hold on one second. So Porsha, she posted on Instagram a picture of her and Simon together. And she says, our relationship began a month ago. Yes, we are crazy in love. Bitch, your relationship began a month ago and y'all are crazy in love after a month? Okay. You lied to me. I know it's fast, but we are living life each day to its fullest. Yeah, it's fast as fuck. I choose happiness every morning and every night. Nah, you chose that bag, baby. You wanted that money. Quit lying to me. Tuning out all negative energy and only focus on positive wishes. I don't know what type of genie put this shit together. He makes me so happy, and to me, that is what matters most. Mm-hmm. First of all, first, for all of you, hold on. She didn't say first of all, because I wanted to say first of all, because, bitch, what did you talking about? She said, for all of you that need facts, I get the optics. But Simon filed for divorce from a previous marriage in January. Baby, put a name on it. He filed for a divorce from filing your castmates in January. Someone that seems to be somewhat of your friend, but that's neither here nor there. I had nothing to do with their divorce filing. That's between the two of them. Fallon and I are not friends. And Simon's divorce has been settled. Our relationship is a positive, loving step forward in everybody's life. She said the divorce has been settled. Let me tell you something. I pay attention to how people say things. She said the divorce has been settled. It's not a fucking word that you use in divorce court. That's not a word that you use in divorce court. It's finalized. So this means, from what she's telling me, is he filed for a divorce. The divorce isn't finalized. When she say settled, I'm taking it as filing, signed the papers. They not still at odds with each other, trying to figure out if they're gonna reconcile. That's what that reads to me. They just don't know if they know that they're not gonna reconcile. They know it's over, and they moving forward with the divorce proceedings. So these motherfuckers still married. She say Simon and Dennis. Dennis is her ex-fiance / baby daddy. Simon and Dennis are committed to being respectful and supportive of my happiness in this situation, as well as being the best co-parents for baby PJ. Two black men stepping up and being amazing people. Let's praise them. I call bullshit on that. She's right here. What she is actually doing, you got to pay attention. I'm telling y'all, you got to pay attention to the way people be wording shit. When she goes, two black men stepping up and being amazing people, let's praise them. What she's actually doing is deflecting. She's trying to direct your energy and your attention to them. And so we could be like, oh, look at these black men. They stepping up to the plate, yada, 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 or whatever. She trying to pull the whole black excellent card or whatever the case may be. I'm not buying that bullshit. That's exactly what she's doing right here, is trying to deflect. I'm not buying it. It's truly, and then she goes on to say, it's truly a beautiful moment in my life, and we cannot wait to spend the rest of our lives together. Okay, here's the thing. I know that when you're dealing with entertainment, you have all of these different storylines and things that get tangled up together and everything. And some of these people are not really friends for real, for real. I can't come down on Porsha too hard for what she did as far as her actually talking to the man and being with the man and everything. But the timeline is just not adding up. Y'all ain't really even giving the ink time to dry. According to what she said and what I'm reading, I'm of the belief that the divorce is not even finalized because she would have said finalized instead of settled. Settled is not a word that is used in divorce court. My thing is the timing. So you mean to tell me, you lying to me if you're telling me that in a month's time that you're already madly in love with this person, you're ready to spend the rest of your life with this person, and y'all are already co-parenting. Now, mind you, Dennis already knows Simon, right? That is somebody that is one of his business partners, as well as one of his friends. That's how the ladies even met each other. So I'm sure Porsha is a little familiar with Simon, but it's different when you're dealing with a man in a relationship. You don't know how this man is going to like really carry your child, or he's going to keep your child safe. You don't know all of this. For you to be introducing, it's okay for the adults to do it, but for you to be introducing your child to the situation, that's a little bit too much. And it sounds like desperation to me at this point. Porsha is a drop dead gorgeous lady. She's very gorgeous. She got her own bag and everything. But if you watch the Real Housewives of Atlanta, you will see how Porsha actually was with Cordell Stewart, and when she was with him, he was very controlling, and she wanted to have kids with him. That was crazy as hell to even want to have kids with a man that is controlling and bringing a child into one of these unstable situations. And I feel like Porsha always want to have a kid with these men in order to use these kids to secure a bag, because why would you even want to have a kid with Cordell Stewart? And the word on the curb was that the man was down low and everything. So you just ignore all of that, and you still wanted to lay up and have a kid with him or whatever. Then she went to messing with the other dude. What was his name? I don't know the man's name. I should have looked this up before I went live, but it was like that younger dude that she was talking to on the show, and then that didn't work. She was pressuring him to have a baby. He was an athlete or something. And then after that, she get with Dennis, the hot dog man. Dennis is worth, I think, about 4 or 5 million, but this guy Simon, he's worth 40 million. And Dennis was all in the pictures that they took on Mother's Day. He was all in the pictures and everything, being very cordial, lighting Simon cigars and everything. It was him, Porsha, and Simon in the picture together. And I was in this in order to get him more opportunity and better access, because Simon is with Porsha now. And also, he got this rich man that's taking care of Porsha to where Porsha won't be looking for him for child support. So anyway, that's what Porsha had posted. Then Simon, shortly after that, here comes Simon. Simon posts a picture of him and Porsha together. And his caption long too. These some paragraph writing motherfuckers. He goes, this how I know they engaged, because he goes, I like to seize this opportunity to thank every well-wisher of Porsha and I, whether via phone, text, or DM. You affirm my belief that finding love is possible for everyone who genuinely seeks one. Getting married again was never a question in my mind, but when? I did not expect to be blessed with a mate so soon. The interesting thing about life is that it is an individual journey. Porsha and I, with the support of together as one, and spread love and positivity to our community, which is in desperate need of positive and healthy images of the best versions of ourselves. We travel this road not lightly, considering we have been in relationships that have taught us to want and do better for ourselves. I asked her to marry me because we checked all of each other boxes. and then some. We have done the individual work to sustain a healthy relationship, and I stand next to her, proud that we found each other. What we have is what we wish every single one of you out there happiness. So when I asked, she said yes. This is all that mattered. Thank you again for your love and support. Truly appreciate it. Oh, goddamn. I'm sitting up here thinking I need to still stand allegedly, and I don't, because I hadn't even read all of this. So he confirmed that, he proposed to her, they're engaged, and she said yes. And it's the picture. I ain't got time. Y'all see these? Hold on. Can y'all see this? That's him and Porsha. That's the engagement ring. Child, this is ghetto as fuck, but I ain't saving on top. Yeah, okay. So they engaged. So this man files for a divorce in January. Porsha says it was settled. Here it is, January, February, March, April, May. Him and Porsha, they're engaged. She said they've been in a relationship for a month. You fucking lying. Y'all ain't been in a relationship. Y'all ain't been in a relationship for a month. For you to feel that way. Like, I'm not finna believe that a man that is worth $40 million is making an impulsive ass decision like that to just marry a woman after a month of being in a relationship and all that he has to lose. You lying to me. You trying to piss down my back and tell me that it is raining. Stop the bullshit. It ain't nowhere in the hell. That man, if you got $40 million and you got all these different businesses or whatever the case may be, I'm pretty sure you're pretty good with making sound decisions and to be able to manage that type of money. You can't make me believe that you don't know how to manage your love life enough to know that jumping into another marriage this fast, it's okay to get married again, but this damn fast, you done got, ain't no telling when they gonna get married, but you already done proposed to this lady. These people did not just get in a relationship in a month. Can't nobody tell me that. Now, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna put y'all in my business a little bit. What Jazz say? Is he handsome? He all right. He all right. Tiffany says she damn sure lying. They lying. They both lying. So I'm finna put y'all in my business a little bit. So when I was married and I knew that I didn't want to be with my husband and everything, right? I had left the situation. I hadn't gotten a divorce. Matter of fact, I had gotten a whole nother relationship and everything while I was still married, right? Living with the man and everything. But I knew that me and my husband were not going to be together. Divorce is not an easy process, and I'm not going to hold my life up for damn piece of paper. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, shoot, I got this person over here or whatever, and me and you not finna be together. So I went on about my business, and I ended up in a whole nother relationship, living with the man and everything, right? In the process, my husband, he was with a woman too. They living together. So me and him definitely not finna be together, right? So this time frame was almost like a year. I didn't file for the divorce until February. I filed for the divorce in, I think it was November of 2019. And then they give you like 60 days before they give you it was November, December, January. No, it had to be before December. No, before November. Anyway, whenever I had filed for the divorce, they give you 60 days before they actually give you a court date to finalize the divorce here in Texas. So that gives room for you to reconcile and everything, right? So I get my court date. My court date ended up being February the 6th, 2020. So I went ahead and went on through it, finalized my divorce. we divorced in February, around February, March, April, February, March, April, May, June, July, August. We finalized our divorce in February. I want to say my ex-husband was married again. He had married the lady. I want to say it was August when they got. No, it probably was before then. It was soon as fuck. They had got married. So if somebody looking at that, they probably will be like, damn, this man got divorced in February and now he's married again. What the hell is going on? That was too fast. But they're not looking at the fact that me and him, we wasn't together for that whole length of time. It was like a year, or damn near two, that we were at odds. You know what I'm saying? We kind of had that back and forth arguing and things like that, or whatever the case may be. But it wasn't a case where she came into our situation and he was messing around with her and it was like some side chick type. It wasn't that type of situation. It wasn't no foul play. But if you want to make the divorce, when the divorce got finalized, the starting point, then it seems like that. So the thing is, the only thing that makes me not side with Porsha on this is the simple fact of here recently, the man was like, talking good about his current wife. And he also had, went on like a podcast or something talking, and he had alluded to the fact that maybe Fallon had cheated on him, which I don't really believe, because like how many women with 3 kids that ended up with a man of his caliber, you got worth $40 million and you end up with a man that's worth $40 million and you got 3 goddamn kids. It's the likelihood of you going out and cheating on him is very slim, but that's neither here nor there. So he alluded to the fact that she cheated on him or whatever. But anyway, matter of fact, I was listening to different podcasts and everything when I was in New Orleans a couple of weeks ago, where it seemed like they were trying to reconcile their differences, or they was just trying to keep the media out of their business. Because even when Fallon was on Speak on It, she was just like, they go through normal things just like they was trying to mend their differences. So that's the only thing that I have an issue with. I have an issue with the simple fact that Porsha introduced this lady to the show, to the world, as her friend. She brought her on as her friend, even though on the backside of it, we don't know how close they were. And from what everybody is saying, it was just one of the things where the ladies were cordial because of the men. Porsha done been to that lady house while Porsha was at the pool party when all the ladies was over there, and Simon was sitting back watching and everything. And then there was this clip when Fallon was talking about like some WAP or whatever, and talking about it being tight. And then Porsha was in the confessional being shady, was like, oh, it's WAP, it's tight, and she did this number. Exactly what she did, sipped her goddamn tea and looked to the side, so that was shady. And it kind of give you the impression that maybe, just maybe, she knew something that we ain't know. I don't know. But it's all a hot mess. I don't know why these women that have these manufactured bodies, they'll go pay for these different bodies and everything to be a bad bitch. And they turn around and do some of the most bald head hoe shit in order to get these men. They out here like trying to secure bags and all this kind of stuff. And they doing all of this immoral. If you such a bad bitch, it would seem to me that if you such a bad bitch that you shouldn't have to go through the ringer, you shouldn't have to jump through the hoops, you shouldn't have to devalue yourself, you shouldn't have to do something foul and reckless and immoral in order for you to have a man. You should just be able to walk up. You should be able to have something of your own. That's what I would like to believe. But I'm gonna tell you something. This all these like quote unquote bad bitches with these manufactured bodies or whatever the case may be. Only thing they do is get passed around. They go through more shit than a little bit, and then they wind up with entitlement issues, just feeling like because they walking around with these manufactured bodies that they just deserve a certain level of happiness or whatever. And they end up getting dogged out, and they end up being insecure. And the reason why they end up being insecure, because they so goddamn fine, they feel like, oh, this not gonna happen to me. Let me tell you something. When you dealing with these men out here, they don't give a damn. These men don't give a fuck about you being fine on no deeper level. They care just on the surface to look at you and have you around or whatever the case may be. But they don't give a damn about you being fine. Your ass get passed around. Foul and fine. He got rid of her ass. Matter of fact, quiet as it's kept, this man that had about 3-4 wives. I think this man like 56 years old. He done had 3 wives. This a old Steve Harvey ass nigga, and people be thinking that they got a good fish on the hook. Throw that motherfucker back in the pond. If like this, the shit done already been done. You already done started dealing with the man or whatever the case may be. As crazy as it looks, I hope you get what you came for, sis. You better play your goddamn cards, because I hope you know better. I hope you know better. That ain't no love. And then this hot dog selling ass is a goddamn fool. He all in a picture or whatever the case may be. And he, you know what? I was looking at that picture and how Dennis was standing up there with them on the side or whatever. It was giving me very much Pornhub, cockhole vibes. It was giving me very much that. Cause I'm just like, why are you standing up there like a goofy, lighting this nigga cigar and everything? He was giving me very much, I'm a cuckold vibes, however you say that word. It was giving me very much that. So I'm just like, I don't know about this whole picture. Porsha, she's sitting up here talking about the optics. I know how it looks. Bitch, I ain't even worried about how it looked with you and Simon being together. I'm worried about how it looked the way Dennis standing up here like a real goddamn goofy. Like, what was that nigga that used to hold the umbrella for P. Diddy? He was cute too. Where he at? Girl, P. Diddy fuck over everybody. Like, where that man at? They used to hold the umbrella. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Bentley Farnsworth for somebody, whatever his name is. Dennis standing up there like the nigga that hold the umbrella. That's the thing that I got a problem with. So it really seems like it's some type of alternative lifestyle thing going on or whatever. They kind of like swapping out wives. Oh, Brandy say, I know who you talking about. Yeah. I think he was in one of the 3000 videos too. He was cute. The one that held the umbrellas. But that's what Dennis was looking like. And it's just kind of strange how everybody is just real cool about it. I can't knock Porsha for being with the man or him for being with her. I can't knock them for that, because I don't know the depths of her relationship with Fallon, but it does look bad, because not because of what they doing. It's just the timing and the way that they're going by. It's just too much going on. And it seemed like don't now one of them got good sense. I would like to believe Simon had better sense than that or whatever, because bitch, you can mess up your damn businesses and everything you got going on. So, I don't know. But I do feel like some people meet people to introduce them to somebody, you know? Like say for instance, if you're out, I'm gonna tell you this. This just recently happened to me. So I'm leaving Vegas. I'm at the airport. Our flight get delayed. So we sitting there. So, when something happened, people started talking. So I just so happens to be, it was a group of men, and it was a group of, it was a woman and everything. And it was this one in the group that was like real fool. It's a hammer. But everybody said something to me except that one guy, right? So say for instance, if one of them would have, tried to pursue something, I still know that this one guy was the one that I was really looking at, but then his friend said something to me, and maybe me and his friend might catch a vibe or whatever. And we probably end up dating. And it could have been a situation where we all end up hanging out and stuff like that. And then, I get to know the other person that I actually was looking at. And then say if something happens with the guy that I was dating, and then next thing you know, the friend tried to holler at me. So in my mind, I'm going to be like, shit, I was looking at you first anyway. But then your homeboy kind of like took the lead, and, you know what I'm saying, what he do? So it'll seem like it's foul and it's ratchet, but the whole time it was like this guy kind of was more of the aggressor, and kind of already in the beginning had my eye on the other friend, but it just didn't fall into place at the time. And so later down the line, who's to say things might not happen where we end up in a situation? Things can happen like that. So I'm not one to walk around feeling like anybody owns anybody, or I'm not the one to be like, oh, because I talked to a guy in the past, I don't care. I have exes that have flirted with my friends. I don't care. I've had friends that actually, they don't even know that I know this. I've had friends that have actually entertained my exes before, and me and them still friends. They don't know that I know this because they ain't gonna tell me, but they don't know that I don't care. I don't own that man. I had my time. And if it's enough time that has passed, it don't really, that somebody else do it now. I wouldn't necessarily like sign up to do that or whatever, but at the end of the day, you can't miss what's out there for you and what's good for you just because of you ended up being connected to this person, so you can't have a certain connection to this other person. I know it might sound crazy, but I just don't feel like it's fair. I really don't feel like it's fair, because you could get around other people and y'all could catch a vibe and it could be something. But I feel like if you're gonna do that, enough time has to pass. At least I could see if it was like a year out, and we heard that we didn't see Porsha and Foul and Fulalan together, and next thing you know, we find out that Porsha's with Simon. Nobody would see. It would have been something to talk about. Well, we wouldn't have been looking at Porsha like you just this horrible person, or looking at Simon like he's low down. We wouldn't have been looking at it like that. It would have been like, that's cute, and went on about our business. We would have talked about it and laughed about it or whatever, but we wouldn't have had no judgment. It's just the timing. The timing is all bad. But anyway, y'all, that's all I had to say about that. It's just been a lot going on in these social media streets. I hope these people get it together for the sake of these children. The people say that Porsha Williams is allegedly pregnant by the man, and that's the reason why they moving so damn fast. And she was having on these flowy dresses and all this old kind of stuff to hide her baby bump. So, bitch, if you trying to hide a baby bump, then that tells me that here it is. You say they got found. You try to make it seem like y'all been in a relationship for a month. So y'all probably just started being in a relationship a month ago, but he been nutting in you. he been nutting in you before then. He nutted in you before he even asked you to be his woman. And then it sound like once you found out you was pregnant, he went on and tied the knot because that's his African tradition or whatever. He can't bring kids out of wedlock. That's what it sound like. Hell, I don't know. But it is what it is. I'm finna go ahead and get off here. My daddy calling me. I'm finna see what he want. But I'm finna get on off here or whatever the case may be. But y'all be easy and y'all quit sleeping with y'all friends, men out here in these streets. And I really do thank y'all for tuning in. And make sure that you have liked and you are following this page as well as the YouTube channel. Make sure that you catch us on Locked and Loaded every Tuesday at 6 p.m. Central Time. Also, Coffee with Kitty every Friday at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. Also, make sure that if you have some questions that you would like for me to address, because I ain't been getting no questions. I got 2 questions that I need to put up here. If you have questions that you want me to address and speak on them anonymously, make sure that you message me on the page. Bitch, you can even message me on my personal page. That's fine. Make sure that you message me with your anonymous questions, which I will address. Or you can email me at deskoftheasia@gmail.com. What else? I think that's all that I got. And make sure you're like and subscribe to the YouTube page, which is Desk of the Age as well. But I really do appreciate y'all for tuning in with me tonight. I am about to tune out. Y'all have a good one.